Guys, I have no notes. Wrestling fans, right now, here today, I have no notes. I am annoyed. Because, look, WWE is taking something away once again, something special that should be left alone. It should be left alone. Ripping it up, only caring about money. They can't just leave something alone with a certain show that has so much meaning, so much history behind it, has given us such great memories over the years. I can't see straight. If they can't put something else that they own, that they have put on Sundays before, for a 2-hour night special. This isn't even a PLE. A 2-hour night special on Peacock or something like that, because all it's going to be is a 2-hour special on Peacock. Sunday night's main event. Now, some of you might say, why are you getting upset about this? Why are you getting upset about WWE putting Saturday night's main event and putting it on a Sunday? Do you realize that this is just another thing that WWE has taken what is special and said, oh, we're going to just mark it out, we're going to twist it up, we're going to put our own spin on it, forget about all this history that it had. Just forget about it. It doesn't matter. We're going to change its name. Think of the Survivor Series. It was special. It had a great meaning. It was the Thanksgiving. Excuse me just a moment. It was the Thanksgiving night and the Thanksgiving Eve tradition. The Survivor Series was a show that families could sit around after their Thanksgiving meal and go and eat and things like that. And then they just went and they put it on the weekend. It was the Thanksgiving week tradition. Hey, look, I still watch it every Thanksgiving week, but it did take that speciality out of it. WWE took WrestleMania, and even though I'm glad we don't have to sit through 10 hours of WrestleMania every single year. Wait a minute, WWE this year, they keep on dwindling it down. Now we only have 4 matches, but 4 or 5 matches each pay-per-view. Every pay-per-view. But, hey, look, I'm glad we don't have to sit through 10 hours of a pay-per-view. But still, WrestleMania was blown up into a 2-night spectacular. SummerSlam, 2-night spectacular. Next thing we know, they're going to do the same thing with the Royal Rumble. All this crap. WWE takes Saturday night's main event and all its history. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant. Their matchup for the WWE title, where we saw Earl and Dave Hebner going in the ring and got into a fight. when we saw Honky Tonk Man and Macho Man Randy Savage, when we saw Sid Justice and Hulk Hogan take on Ric Flair and The Undertaker, where The Undertaker finally turned into a babyface. All these great moments, and what does WWE do? They turned Saturday night's main event into Sunday night's main event, when they clearly could have turned that show, they clearly could have put what they are turning Saturday night's main event into. They could have just put, what, an In Your House, where we saw Bret Hart versus Psycho Sid. Excuse me. Just screwed up. Where we saw Diesel versus Psycho Sid. Where we saw Bret Hart versus Diesel. Where we saw Bret Hart versus the British Bulldog. All these different types of things. In Your House. Where we saw Sunday Night Heat. You telling me WWE had to go and change something that was special? Had to go and change a show that didn't need to be changed? Give me a break. The rich history of Saturday night's main event. Just the rich history of that show. You could have left that show alone and put one of your minor shows that you have, that you do absolutely, that you've done absolutely nothing with. You could have brought that back up and shown the fans a taste of what those shows represented. You could have done that. Now, some of you will say, but Webby, In Your House was on NXT. Yes, In Your House was on NXT when NXT was black and gold. Not the same. And the reason I will tell you it's not the same is because not everybody watched NXT. And not everybody watched the new generation of the WWE. This would give people a taste of the new generation by using In Your House. Whether that was a good time period for the WWE or not. Y'all let me know what you're thinking about this in the comments below. Do you want to see Saturday night's main event move to Sunday? Do you want to see some of these older shows brought back? Like Sunday Night Heat, which was the preview of the upcoming pay-per-view that was on Sundays. When pay-per-views were on Sundays. Sundays only. You want to see the In Your House brought back for like these little shows that WWE's doing when they don't do Saturday night's main event. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you don't care at all. It is appreciated if you tell me that as well. And of course, until I see you again, This is Webby, and I'll catch all of you on the other side. Talk to you later.